All right, boys. We are currently in the lightweight division right now, and we're gonna use Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush is fighting in the main card for UFC 280. His opponent, I'm not even going to try to say his name because I am completely going to butcher it, and I don't want to do that at all. I think the way you say his first name is Mateus, but I mean the way it's spelled, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure that's the correct way. ICB Dragon. Yeah, and I know exactly who this guy is. So I'm just you guys can look it up yourself. I'm not gonna try to say the man's name. It is what it is. But we're gonna run it with Beneil Dariush. The one thing I like about this card right now is it's actually giving me an opportunity to use a lot of fighters that I've used before, but I really don't use often. Beneil Dariush is one of them. Okay. Uh-huh. Half guard.
Control for me.
I've said before, in this game, my favorite way to initiate grappling is actually just like that. Whether I knock the opponent down, or I get an opportunistic takedown. I really don't like wrestling in the UFC games, to be honest with you guys. What the hell? Up. Keep going. Let's get a momentum transition going right there.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Oh, nice.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Come on, don't get up. Stay right there.
Lock those wrists.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I really don't like wrestling in the game. I prefer opportunistic takedowns or opportunistic knock. Like if I get a knockdown, if I sit the opponent down and I'm using someone that's like a grappler, I'll take advantage of that. I'll get on top of them and try to grapple. But for the most part, it's just I don't. Oh, whoa! I just don't like the potential of gassing myself out trying to wrestle anybody. To be honest with you guys. It's like, I put it this way. Grappling in UFC 4 is not really fun, but wrestling, the act of like trying to take down someone in UFC 4 is even less fun. Oh, there we go. Uh-huh, that doesn't work. Okay. Very good first round. Is it weird that every time I think of Beneil Dariush, like, all I remember is him getting KO'd by Edson Barboza with a flying knee? Is that weird? It's like, to be fair, I also remember him defeating Tony Ferguson. Like, I haven't forgotten about that. But it's just interesting that there's just some fighters, like, they have iconic moments, and sometimes the iconic moments they have are moments that happened against them. You know? Like right now, to be honest with you guys, when I think of Tony Ferguson, the first image that pops in my head is him getting front kicked by Michael Chandler. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me, but it's just how it is, man. I can't help it. Okay. That's the thing about mixed martial arts, man. It's like, it is about the fighters, it is about the fight, but it's also about like specific moments. A lot of times those moments end up being like highlight reel That was close. Thought it was gonna fly knee me. A lot of times it turns out to be all of like those moments are like highlight reel moments. Other times it's like and other times it's more like something that just happened. Just something that happened. Like when I think about Aljo, see, this is the sort of shit that I don't like, bro. When I think about Aljo, like unfortunately, I think about him on the floor after being kneed by Pyorian. And I think of him getting the belt with that face that he did when he got the belt. Like, what? I can't believe I won like this. What? Oh, that sucks so bad, bro. That's definitely not how I wanted to win. Come on, man. I think about that. It's not fair to Aljo for sure, because Aljo is an elite fighter, but like, I can't help it. It is what it is. Can't be the only one that has that, where like some fighters you remember them for odd things. Thank you. Yo, can you please give me the correct camera angle, man? Jeez Louise. It's like if y'all are going to make grappling all about fucking positional, directional denials, then like you gotta have the fucking camera on point. Not gonna get it, but might as well freaking try. Okay, I guess we're gonna sit here.
Good job, guys.
You know what I mean? Like, I personally think the game should like progress and moving forward. I think they should do away completely with directional denials. I think the whole idea of denying transitions should just be they should rethink that, because like when I think about grappling, I think about what happens when I grapple, when I do jujitsu. It's like I don't necessarily deny transitions. I deny grips and I break grips. You know what I mean? That's what I deny. That's what you deny. You deny grips, you break grips. But in terms of like transitions, you counter transitions. You know what I mean? It's like you counter them with moves. Like you use moves to deal with moves being that the opponent is trying to perform on you. Go, sit him down. And I would like to see the grappling system start moving towards that, where transition attempts are countered with moves of your own, as opposed to, oh, that's it. Very good. This is something that we're gonna have. We'll spend some more time talking about. As I flesh out the idea, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I think it would work. But I'm almost certain that it has to be the way moving forward. It has to be the way moving forward, where the grappling system is, it leans more towards being knowledge based, like actual knowledge of the sport or actual grappling knowledge. It leans more towards that. The more knowledge you have, the better you perform. I would like to see that. Anyways, let's get another fight. Oh my god, man, it took forever to find a second fight, but here we go. We are facing Charles Dubronx Oliveira. I'm going to probably want to keep this one on the feet. This is not necessarily the guy that I want to try to grapple with. Plus, my opponent is My opponent is fighting me like he kind of like he's giving me a striking posture right away. So striking vibe. I know the type. Preemptive head movement type. Relax, relax. Careful. Give me some head. Give me some head. I mean, movement. Head movement. That's what I meant. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. I mean, what type of shot are we talking about here? Respira, boy. Respira. Respira. My corner is just screaming some foul things, man, over and over again. Let's go. You can't break your will. I know. No, it ain't notching. It's notching. Bro, what are you doing, man? I think my opponent is trying to... He's trying to use some creativity. Trying to use some creativity to beat me. He's trying to use some criatividade, as they say. Portuguese. I use some criatividade. Get him. Moving forward, head movement, backing up, sweet, swaying left and right, mixing shots in. I see you, man. I see what you're doing.
You're all right. You're all right. Let's move now. Breathe and move. Protect your face.
He's not a bad striker, to be honest with you guys. I mean, he's definitely doing some interesting, unpredictable things. Because of how he's moving his head a little, not necessarily erratically, but like because I know he's keeping his head off center line. Oh, okay. Because I know he's keeping his head off center line. It's a little bit daunting to actually try to attack him because I don't know where the head's gonna go. I don't know if I throw a hook, if that's gonna be the exact moment that he's gonna pull and then counter me with a hook. If I throw a jab, is that the exact moment he's gonna slip? You know what I mean? There's something daunting about that when you know your opponent constantly. Really? Tell me you're not like trying to troll right now, bro. Like, tell me you're not trying, because I'm getting those vibes from you right now, brother. Close one, and I see what you're doing. Like, I see what you're doing. You're not skipping the break right there. You kind of, I see how it is. I see. I'll get you back. I'll get you back. And now you guys are gonna see. Like, I can smell the troll. I can smell it. You can always tell when a player starts to feel himself. There are a few things they start to do when you know they're feeling real confident. They send you shit like, oh, close one. Or they send you, oof, close one. And then they're generally not eager to skip the break. Like the in-between rounds, they're generally perfectly fine with waiting that out. But the moment they start getting whooped and the confidence starts to die, they get very eager to get right back into the fight. So see if I can do a number on him in this round. All right, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
You gotta protect yourself. You're taking too many hits. Okay, hey, cover up, protect your face.
Yeah, we're gonna counter that head movement with my leg kicks. Because if he's keeping his head off center line over and over again, the best thing is to just attack his legs over and over again.
Keep it simple. Deep breath. Tudo bem. Respira. Manda ver.
I'll cut you down to size. That confidence, we're gonna break it down real quick.
It's I. It's I. Steamroller. Down, it's okay. All right, keep moving. Okay, come on. Um minuto, cai matando, vai com tudo. All right, let's look to work for them out now.
Side control.
Nice, good pressure. Keep going with that.
Nice.
Ele vai te dominar, empurra ele.
Do it again. All right. Now we're gonna hit you with a close one.
Right, this is it. Your striking is what got you here, and your striking is what's gonna get us out of here.
See that right there?
This is the last
Look how he's eager to skip now. You see that? You see what's happening? I know, dude. I'm telling you, man. When you play this game long enough, you can tell what's happening in the player's mind without you even being there. You can get the vibes, like he's really eager to get into the next round right now because the last round was rough for him. His confidence is low. He needs to get right back into the fight. He's impatient. He wants to go. I mean, you felt it. You know how it is when you lose a fight and you just want to get into the next one immediately. That's what that's like. So now he's gonna come with this energy right here.
Stay strong, keep moving.
Yeah, okay.
Tudo bem, calma, respira, não para. Respira e vai. Get that money. Good, there it is. You gotta move.
I like this. Two jiu-jitsu guys just deciding to kickbox. That's typically what happens. Nice. Not bad. It's typically what happens. You get two grapplers in there, and they decide, you know what, man? Like, it's kind of interesting though how, like, if you guys think about it, it usually only happens with two grapplers. Rock again. Like, you get two grapplers, and they decide, all right, we're gonna strike. We're just gonna strike. It is rarely the case when you get two strikers. You know what I mean? For example, Kamaru Usman and Kobe Covington. Two guys. Oh my God.
Move and recover. Little move. He can't hit you.
All right, you're not gonna hit me with that pull counter again, bro. Wasn't paying attention, but you're not gonna hit me with that again. I was saying Usman versus Kobe, two very good wrestlers, and I mean their fight was pretty much a striking match, twice. Same thing was John Jones versus Rashad Evans. I mean, it was the same thing.
Nice hit, bro. Nice.
In the second match between John and DC, I mean, DC genuinely had no interest in grappling with John anymore. He said it himself. In the second match, he just wanted to strike. It happens all the time. We see it happen all the time.
It's okay.
But
Use your
I'm saying it. You don't see that with strikers. When you get two strikers, they're usually so happy to run into each other. They're like, "Yay! We get to strike! Yay! Yay!" He's not trying to take me down. That's amazing. You know, like Barboza versus Gaethje. They were not trying to take each other down. It was like, let's do it. Let's kick each other's legs. You don't see like two strikers decide, okay, now we're gonna abandon our striking and we're gonna grapple. Sit down, boy. It's just mostly with grapplers that do that. They decide, all right, we're not gonna grapple, we're gonna strike. And I think it's the nature of grappling. Like, if you know, I think there's some, especially with wrestlers, man. Like if it's two wrestlers in MMA, there's such a huge pride in their ability to not get taken down that they just decide, we're not even gonna shoot on each
Ladies
other.
and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for
So that with John versus DC, John versus Rashad Evans,
30-27, declared the winner by
Kobe versus Kamaru. I got it. Yeah, easy win. All right. All right. I'm gonna leave it at that. I am tired of waiting for the lightweight division to show up. The game keeps feeding me the featherweight division, and it is honestly just getting exhausting. So we're gonna end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the fights. Hope the commentary was enjoyable for you as well. If it was, go right ahead, leave a like on the video, and as I will definitely see you guys in a bit. Have a good one, boys. Love you guys. Peace out.
Been trying to conquer was vanity, no remedy. Now you're in the center and you're missing what you took for granted. What that is you doubt it was, but it was when you hoped it was. But couldn't see cause all you saw wasn't all the shit that it was. Something was obviously missing from the situation. You knew it but couldn't quite